For those who want to travel to South Africa, the rules are clear. But there is still much confusion about South Africans who want to travel abroad for leisure purposes. 62 countries have no travel restrictions, but 65 others are completely closed for leisure travel. Even though South Africa doesn't allow UK tourists to come here, South Africans are allowed to go to the UK for a holiday if they're willing to spend 14 days in isolation.
Took a slightly different approach to South Africa from the beginning of this crisis. We decided to keep our borders open and to mitigate the risks arising from international travel to people's health through our travel advice and our quarantine policy.
Other countries that require quarantine include Mauritius and New Zealand, and the United States is off the table. But you might want to go to Zanzibar or Brazil. For those two countries, you don't need to quarantine or provide a COVID-19 negative test. The Tourism Council says all governments must work together to ensure overseas travel is made easier for South Africans. That's because the global tourism sector needs a boost.
For us, when we go overseas, I will encourage that everyone needs to look at, what is the regime of that particular country, understand if you need quarantine. I think that as time goes and as we open up our borders, we will have discussions with those countries to say, we don't have 30 days. We only have 15 days. How do we work out, this quarantine regime? How do we make sure that, people are not, exposed and so forth and so on? But it's something that we have to work out, from the, diplomatic channels.
The list is updated every 2 weeks. This means countries could be added or taken off the list dependent on the risk. Heidi Giokos in Johannesburg.